Hybrids are finally coming of age and they're moving up market. On this edition of Test Drive, the Cadillac ELR. While the Cadillac ELR is based entirely on the Chevrolet Volt, it brings a much stronger look and a cabin that's to die for. It also balances the need for economy with the desire to have a modicum of performance. You know, the one thing that really did impress me about this ELR is the quality of the cabin. The materials are superb, the seats are very comfortable, it all comes together very nicely. There's also a couple of other things worthy of note. First of all, you can reconfigure the instrumentation to suit. Then you've got this thing. Now that's Cadillac's Q system. It's an infotainment system and navigation system. The beauty is it's all done through touch screen. Very nice. The ELR drives its front wheels through an electric motor that puts out 157 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. The electric side is fed by a T-shaped battery that fills the central tunnel with the top of the T sitting under the rear seat. The lithium-ion battery pack is rated at 16.5 kilowatt hours. In this case, it delivers around 60 kilometers of electric-only driving. Under normal driving conditions, it feeds the electric motor until it reaches a preset state of charge. At this point, the 84 horsepower 1.4 litre four-cylinder gas engine springs to life to supply the power needed by the electric motor. Now, if you're looking for a sports car, the ELR is not for you. It takes around 9 seconds to run to 100k, which is not going to knock anybody's socks off. However, if you're into fuel efficiency, that car most definitely is for you. I averaged 4.1 litres per 100 kilometres during my time with the car. Over its lifetime, which is over 10,000k, it's still averaging less than 5 litres per 100 kilometres. Now that's exceptional by any standard. Yes, there are some electricity costs, but it's a lot less than buying gasoline. The ELR has 4 driving modes. Normal and Sport are self-explanatory. The ELR uses the battery first, then switches to gas operation. Mountain boosts performance when climbing hills. The last mode is Hold. This allows the driver to conserve the battery power and use it later. As more jurisdictions introduce electric-only driving zones, this mode will come into its own. Simply drive to the zone using gasoline power, then switch to electric-only operation when you get there. This Cadillac ELR really is a 2+2. The +2 being for kids, or if you need to carry someone in an emergency. The other drawback is the trunk. The opening is like a letterbox. That really restricts the size of anything that'll slide inside. There's no split folding rear seats, so what you see is what you get, and it's not a lot. The other thing, these hinges, well, they will crush anything placed beneath them. One neat feature is what looks like a paddle shifter. No, they do not control the transmission, but rather allow the driver to engage regenerative braking and use it to slow the car. They prove to be both handy and very effective. When it comes to handling, well, the ELR holds its own. Yes, it favours the right side, but it still managed to haul its way through the pylons with a surprising degree of precision. If you're in the market for a car with incredible fuel efficiency and a very opulent cabin, this ELR is right up your street. So what's the hitch? Well, quite frankly, it's pricing. This car as it sits here is $86,000. The Chevrolet Volt is less than half that, and this car is based on the Volt. All of that said, if you've got the coin, you want to make a fashion statement and do your bit for the planet, well, you could do a lot worse than the ELR.